Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I'm gonna do early time StreamYard for y'all to do, man. What's up, people? I don't go live on StreamYard this morning. It's 10:43 a.m. now, where I'm at, so I still go live for a little bit. So, yep, later tonight, guys, we got Backlash, WWE's pay-per-view Backlash tonight, 7 p.m. EST time zone. So it'll be at 7 in my area, be via Peacock and Netflix internationally. So people that live in different countries, they can watch it on Netflix. But if you're in the United States like me, then you have to watch it on Peacock. Only if you have a Peacock subscription. I don't think Peacock really does free trials, unfortunately, which sucks on that. But yeah, y'all probably why does he have one that says haters love me because I'm awesome? I actually got that from Google. I remember it from years ago. It's pretty much a wallpaper from WWE Superstar The Miz. That's pretty much what that is, because Miz always says, I'm awesome in his promos. So, yeah, it's pretty much where that came from and how I got the idea to put it on my logo here for the stream. So, that's how that came about. So, yeah, we got Backlash tonight. Unfortunately, it's going to be only 5 matches. Only 5 matches on tonight's Backlash pay-per-view card. So, what are some of the matches? Or all 5, actually. I want to talk about the matches a little bit. Hold on, guys. I'll open another tab and I'll have to go back and forth between StreamYard and the other tab on Wikipedia.org on my iPhone 15. Because I remember every match by heart. So, hold on, guys. I'll be right back so I can pull this up. Alright, guys. I got the other tab pulled up. So, tonight's Backlash pay per view by WWE will be taking place in St. Louis, Missouri. So that's pretty cool. Yep, that's pretty cool. Alright, we got 5 matches. Alright, 5 matches on the card, as I said. I'm just going to go in order that Wikipedia has them in. Not that these matches are going to take place in this order on the pay per view. That's just how they're listed on Wikipedia officially. It's not how the matches probably will happen as the pay per view starts tonight at 7. But the first match listed on Wikipedia is John Cena versus Randy Orton. This is a singles match for the WWE Undisputed Championship. No longer have the Universal Championship involved because WWE has officially retired the WWE Universal Championship, in which I'm actually glad on that because we didn't need that. They already had the WWE Championship, and then they put together the Universal Championship, kept it around for a while, and officially retired it this year, I believe, or whenever. And I think Roman Reigns is recognized as the last Universal Championship, I believe, or as the last Universal Champion. Roman Reigns is recognized as the last Universal Champion in WWE, from what I've read. I believe that's how it was. So, yeah, John Cena versus Randy Orton. Backlash tonight for the WWE Undisputed Championship. John Cena says he's going to be the last real champion, and that WWE is going to have to put together another championship because he's the last real champion. Talking about the championship that he's currently holding, that being the WWE Undisputed Championship. His longtime rival and foe, Randy Orton, dating back to over 20 years ago, 25 years ago, long time. So, yeah, these two, they're legends. They're legends. So, yeah, John Cena winning the championship at WrestleMania 41 this year. I don't think John Cena should have won in that fashion, to be honest, by low blowing and then hitting Cody with the championship to win. I don't think that was how the match should have ended. And then, of course, before that even happened, you had Travis Scott show up, rapper Travis Scott, that is, and take a crossroads from Cody Rhodes. Then Cena did his heel tactics and won after like a low blow hitting Cody with the championship. I'm stoned, guys, so it's hard for me to remember, but yeah, that's how Cena pretty much won with heel tactics there to win at WrestleMania this year. So yeah, John Cena versus Randy Orton. No, this will be a good match, but my prediction, I'm gonna go with John Cena to retain over Orton because, as I was telling someone earlier on a messenger group chat that I have, I'm gonna stand by my take. I don't think John Cena should have defense since beating Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41, and this happened under a month ago. So I don't think John Cena should lose the championship that quickly, especially in his first title defense. So I'm saying to keep John Cena as champion. That's what's okay. Contender for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, which is currently held by Lyra Valkyria. So yeah, both of these women are Irish. They have good history together, even going back to NXT when they had some good matches together there. Becky Lynch has officially returned to WWE, guys, as of WrestleMania 41 back in late April when she joined Lyra Valkyria to take on Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, in which Lyra and Becky ended up winning those championships from Liv and Raquel. But the following Monday Night Raw, they would get a rematch, Lyra and Liv, and they would win back the Women's Tag Team Championships. And Becky Lynch turned heel by attacking Lyra Valkyria, and this set up another match between these two, so they're going to take on each other at Backlash tonight. And this feud was pretty much rebuilt because, or restarted, however you want to say, because it's supposed to be Lyra Valkyria and Bayley versus Liv and Raquel at WrestleMania, but before that match could even take place, Bayley was attacked backstage, and on one of the most recent Raws, Becky Lynch revealed that it was her that took out Bayley before the WrestleMania Tag Team Championship match. So, yep. After their rematch, though, on Raw, had a couple weeks ago, Becky Lynch turned heel and attacked Lyra Valkyria. They've had some good promos against each other, and now they're at war again and gonna go for the title tonight. Gonna be a good match. But I actually want Lyra Valkyria to retain over Becky because Becky Lynch, she's pretty much done everything she can win. I mean, knowing WWE, they're probably gonna put it on Becky, but I'm wanting Lyra to retain someone with Lyra to carry to keep the women's Intercontinental Championship tonight at WWE's Backlash pay-per-view. Either way, it's still going to be a good match, guys, between both of these ladies. Alright, match 3. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. I'm back. I apologize. I had to catch my breath a little bit, guys, because I'm stoned and talking this cane, But yeah, I had to catch my breath a little bit, get worn out a little, talk a lot. But yeah, third match, Pat McAfee versus Gunther. This match was set because on Raw 1 week after WrestleMania 41, Michael Cole was saying something to Gunther, and Gunther ended up going after Michael Cole, and then Pat McAfee intervened, and Gunther made Pat McAfee pass out outside at ringside. So, yep, Gunther was suspended for a short time, and then his suspension's been lifted, so it's now going to be Pat McAfee versus Gunther. This match is pretty interesting. Gunther versus Pat McAfee. I mean, I like Pat McAfee. I think he's very entertaining and hilarious. I definitely like his commentary. He's good at that. And he's actually not bad in the ring either. He had a good match against Adam Cole 1 year in NXT. So it's pretty cool. But yeah. This match would be pretty good though. Gunther versus Pat McAfee. But my winner, I'm going to actually go with Gunther. Because I don't see Gunther losing to Pat McAfee. I mean, Gunther's lost underdogs before, but those were actually athletes that have been at it a long time. Because Pat McAfee is not like a full-time wrestler. He's more of a commentator and podcaster, has his own podcast and that. So, yeah, he's not really a wrestler when it comes to WWE. He's just a commentator, but he does wrestle on a rare occasion, like tonight, for instance, against Gunther. Yeah, it's going to be a good match, though, and interesting, but my prediction, Gunther wins. Sorry, guys. It's taking a lot out of me just to talk a little bit, because I had them vapes quite a bit today, and it wears me out, so my apologies, guys. So let's go ahead and get to match 4 now on this Backlash pay-per-view card. So it's going to be a fatal 4-way match for the WWE United States Championship. Fatal 4-way match. This is going to be for the US title. Then pretty good run so far with Jacob Fatu as the US champion, who's been destructive ever since arriving in the WWE. But yeah, it's cool that Jacob Fatu's the US champion. He beat LA Knight to win it at WrestleMania 41 back in late April. So, yep, good stuff. Jacob Fatu's going to be defending against LA Knight, Damian Priest, and Drew McIntyre. This will be a fatal 4-way match, as I'm saying, for the U.S. Championship. Need some good stuff here. But my prediction, I'm going to actually go with Jacob Fatu. I think he's going to retain the run he's on right now. I'm going with Jacob Fatu to remain U.S. champion. So my prediction for this fatal 4-way, it's going to be a great match. All these guys are really good wrestlers. I like them all, but I'm going to go with Jacob to take over the match and remain victorious and remain champion, U.S. champion. So my final prediction, Jacob Fatu. All right, one last match to talk about for Backlash 2025, and that is Dominic Mysterio versus Penta for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. This will be a pretty good match between both of these high flyers. I mean, I'm not really the biggest fan of Dominic Mysterio, but I gotta give him credit. He won the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania, beating 3 other competitors, that being Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, and Penta, I think. So yeah, Dominic, he's the Intercontinental Champion since winning it at WrestleMania 41, also like April, since WrestleMania, it was in like April this year, instead of like early. So, yep, Dominic Mysterio, not the biggest fan of him, really, but I gotta give him credit, too, for holding another championship, I guess. I actually prefer his dad, Rey Mysterio, but I still think this will be a good match between Dominic Mysterio and Penta. But I don't see Dominic losing this match. I mean, I like Penta. I even used to watch him some at All Elite Wrestling AEW when he was there, part of the Lucha Bros with his brother Ray Phoenix. Mentioning Ray Phoenix, he's in WWE as well now. He's in the SmackDown brand though, and Penta's on Raw, so they're not a team right now in WWE, unfortunately. But maybe one day it'll happen, you know. Yeah. With this prediction though, I'm gonna go with Dominic Mysterio remaining WWE Intercontinental Champion. So those are my 5 predictions for tonight's Backlash pay-per-view. So hope you guys are doing okay. Damn, man. We got some people in the chat. Let me read that now, guys. I just want to get my predictions out for this year's Backlash pay-per-view, because I ain't did one of them in a long time. I talked about wrestling pay-per-view in a while. I know it's unfortunate that they only do 5 matches during the pay-per-views lately, but it is what it is. I mean, I don't expect it to be like a 8 or 10 match pay-per-view, but 5 is kind of not much, because you got some championships that should be defended, like the Street Profits. They're the current tag team champions. They're on SmackDown. They should have a title defense at Backlash tonight, but they don't. The New Day, they're the tag team champions. They're on Raw. They should have a title defense at Backlash tonight, but again, they don't. There's Zelina Vega. She recently won the U.S. Women's Championship by defeating Chelsea Green on SmackDown. Not this week, but like a week or 2 ago. So her title, it's not on the line either tonight. So WWE, they're missing out on their title defenses. It's like they don't even care about their championships. I mean, I know they got a lot of wrestlers on the roster, but it's like, why are these titles in existence if they're not going to be defending on weekly basis. They should at least be defended every 2 weeks. They're not going to have the titles on the line every week. They should at least be able to defend them every 2 weeks. Not make them have these lackluster long title reigns with not many title defenses before they eventually lose them, Like LA Knight, for instance, his second U.S. Championship run, as I was mentioning earlier. It should have been better, but he lost it at WrestleMania to Jacob Fatu. His second U.S. Championship run was kind of embarrassing, to be honest. I like LA Knight. I think he's better in TNA than Eli Drake. Because WWE, they're just, I don't know. You don't know what I mean. It's crazy. Yeah, what's up, Anthony? Welcome. We're going to say Ice Motion join wrestling. No, I don't think she should at all. I don't think she should join us retiring. Her music is garbage. Real talk, it's garbage. Mega Gamer says hello. What's up, Mega Gamer? What up, man? Who you voting for, Cena or Orton? My prediction is John Cena, because as I was saying, I don't think he should lose it on the first title defense. That'd be crazy. It would be a waste of him turning heel, too, and winning the championship at WrestleMania. It'd be a waste of it all. So, yeah, I think Cena should win. Maybe Orton can win it later in the year or something. That's just how I do it. For me, within a wrestling company, I had my champion win his 17th championship. I wouldn't make him lose in the first title. At least some, or not be in Perth, Australia again. Last time they were in Perth, Australia was at Elimination Chamber 2024, I believe it was. So yeah, they're going to be in Perth, Australia late this year in October. I forget which day. Yeah, October. Probably around the second or third week of October, I'd say. Something like that. Sorry guys if I'm doing this streaming early today. I'm just bored. I don't know how much to do, so I figured I'd go live for y'all. I mean, I don't do YouTube no more. I made that clear. I don't do YouTube no more. But it's still like to go live for y'all, dude. You know what I'm saying? I got a dry throat, guys. I guess I didn't cover up good enough last night. So I'm getting dry throat. I mean, I've had some sweet tea. Like, I had like 2 cups of sweet tea today and still have dry throat. I gotta be careful how I sleep at night, I guess. I'll be alright. Had it before. I wanted to turn into a sore throat, though. That shit's hard. Keep myself hydrated. It's kind of chilly last night, so I should have covered up better. That's probably caused it. I know it's springtime, but it gets cold at night time still. When I went out in the backyard at like 8 in the morning, I think it was just chilly in the backyard. It's now though. I should be alright though. Mm-hmm. Yep, I should be just fine. I know having gotten around to buying WWE 2K25 yet. I'm just waiting for the price to go down. Real talk. Y'all think I want to pay like over $70 for a video game? Nah. I mean, last time I looked on Amazon, it was like 59 something, I think, because they done like a, what was it, like, I think it's 15% off, something like that. They announced that back in like April sometime, I believe it was. Be the 14th of this month in May, be 2 months officially since WWE 2K25's launch and release for the official release date. Because if you did like a pre-order, you get it like early access to play it. Which I don't do pre-orders because I tried to do a pre-order of the for damn thing took forever to ship out. I'm like, no, y'all are too slow with this. I mean, I understand if the album wasn't releasing yet, but I learned not to do that because you be waiting who knows how long for your item to arrive. Just because it says it's gonna arrive on its release date don't mean anything. And but then your card mail you me sure y'all hit that like button for me, by the way. Damn, man. My internet kicked out. Hold on, guys. Let me fix this. Alright, there we go. It's back on, guys. Just want to make sure. You don't know what I'm saying. I hate when it kicks off like that. Many people here in the chat today. I guess because it's an early stream instead of later. But my later stream will be next Saturday, the 17th. So y'all want a later stream? Have at it, guys. I'll be at that next Saturday. Next Saturday, like 9 p.m. I believe is when I have it scheduled for. I know that's kind of late, but it's like the stream later in the day. But right now I'm streaming early in the day because I'm bored and ain't got much to do. I've been trying to go visit a friend for the last few or so weeks, but I ain't been having good luck with it. I need to see about it again today. Sometimes when you want to go out and have fun, you can't never have fun because something always comes up, you know. It sucks. You sit in the same place all the time, drives you off the wall. It sucks. You gotta sit in the house most days doing nothing. Yeah, I go for walks right now and then get out of the house. Sit in the house doing it's boring. It's depressing as well, so yeah. When you're sitting in the house, you're thinking, why am I here in this house doing nothing? I can be out doing something. I mean, I can't work because of my disabilities, but at least I try to do something in life still, you know. Yep, it's after 11 already. Damn. I mean, I didn't plan this to be a long stream today, but I'll go for a little bit. I know I play WWE 2K24 live too much. I've got like over 50 streams of that game. I got like 56 WWE 2K24 live streams, I think. The only reason I play that one the most because I like on that game how you can throw weapons at your opponents. On WWE 2K23 and 2K22, 2K19, you can't throw weapons at your opponents. So there's reasons why I prefer to play WWE 2K24 more than other WWE games. And I know I made that video before I retired from YouTube in late 2024 where I was talking about some video games I'd like to get for my PS4. I still haven't even gotten any of those games yet. It's already almost the middle of 2025. I ain't gotten any of those games yet, but I'm getting to them when I can. But yeah, the next game I'm gunning for though is definitely WWE 2K25. I know y'all are probably wondering last night on my WWE 2K24 stream, y'all are probably wondering who's Bud Dean. That's not a real wrestler, it's just what I created on my own, because in case y'all don't know, on the WWE games, you can create a superstar, whether it be a male or female, but I created a wrestler and I named after my name. I didn't do my first middle and last name, just my first and middle name. I didn't do my full name for my character. Or I didn't name him just Bud or Dean. I just decided to name him Bud Dean because I didn't know what else to name him. But yeah, I made him a shorter guy. My height around 5'7". So yeah, I'm around 5'7" or 5'7.5". I'm not a very tall dude, so yeah, I'm on the shorter side. Kind of like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's only like 5'6". I'm not much taller than Lil Wayne because he's 5'5" or 5'6". Lil Wayne is. He's not a tall rapper. He's one of the shorter rappers. One of the taller rappers would be like Wiz Khalifa or Snoop Dogg. Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg, they're tall. They're like 6'4", I think. They're taller rappers. 2 Chainz is tall. He's 6'5". He's another tall rapper. But yeah, Lil Wayne, he's one of the shorter rappers. He's about 5'5" or 5'6", right around that size. And his height, he's not very tall. Yeah, I'm not much taller than Lil Wayne. No, not much taller than him, I'm sure. Let's see. Yeet. Like saying that. It's silly. Yeah, it's silly. I think they're doing like another Weekend movie later this year. I think it releases in late 2025. It's Wicked. It's pretty much the sequel to Wicked 2024, which I've already seen with the 2024 on Peacock. Yeah, I didn't get to watch it all in one day, as I said before, but I watched it little by little until I finished it. It was maybe like 2 or 3 hours. I mean, like, oh, I can't watch this. I'll just watch maybe 30 or so minutes of it at a time, and then I'll just, y'all know what I'm saying. I don't watch long videos all at once. Especially when I watch my phone. I don't want my phone screen on that long. I mean, I've watched long stuff before on my phone, but you know what I'm saying. Well, I have one iPhone now, which I'm on. I just saying as an example. Watch long stuff before on phones, so yeah, but I like doing it all the time. I can watch a long movie, like I never just watch it on television. We got 2 people watching. Didn't get many people in the chat, dude. The last time I got someone in the chat was 10:56 a.m. That's love it, dude. So, plus, everybody got different time zones, so it's understandable as well. So, yeet. That's another championship that ain't being defended at Backlash tonight. I think is the WWE World Championship, the one that Jey Uso won at WrestleMania 41 when he beat Gunther with his own finishing move, made him tap out. Yep, he made Gunther tap out. I mean, Gunther looked like a wuss, making him tap out to his own submission hold just for Jey Uso to win the title that way. It's crazy. Gunther tapping out to his own finisher. I mean, it's pretty predictable that they were going to put the championship on Jey Uso at WrestleMania once he won the Royal Rumble this year. And it was predictable that Jey was going to win the championship from Gunther with his own finishing move. Like, no, that's crazy. I mean, I've beaten wrestlers with their finishers in video games, but like, come on, that made Gunther look weak and make him look like a pussy, to be honest. I'm really gonna make Gunther tap out to his own submission hold. Like, come on, that's crazy. I mean, I don't have nothing against Jey Uso, but is he really championship material? Maybe like tag team championship material, but championship material as a solo wrestler, not really. Especially the World Heavyweight Championship. What's Jey Uso really done lately since he's won the championship going on a month ago? He won it April 19th, 2025 at WrestleMania 91. But what's Jey Uso really done with the championship so far? Nothing really. I thought they've been teasing Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. Yeah, I don't like Logan Paul at all. Can't stand the dude. I don't like him as a YouTuber. I don't like him as a boxer. I don't like him as a wrestler. He even failed as a rapper. So yeah, I don't like Logan Paul at anything he does in entertainment. I don't like the dude. I think he's a fraud. But that's just me. I don't like the dude. I think he's a fraud. So is his brother Jake Paul. He's also a fraud. They're both frauds, in my opinion. Hating, it's just my opinion, you know. If people like the Paul brothers, then more power to them. I'm not gonna hate on them because I don't hate on people because of their opinions because that's dumb and ridiculous. No, it's funny. But yeah, I thought they were going to have that matchup too. Jey Uso versus Logan Paul for the World Championship. It's another title that should have been on the line tonight at Backlash. But they're only lowered down only 5 matches when they got all these championships that should be defended. Jey Uso's World Heavyweight Championship, Selena Vega's Women's United States Championship, the New Day's Tag Team Championship, Street Profits' Tag Team Championship. Like, what's with all these titles? They're not being defended. Like I said earlier, they're not going to defend them every week. At least have on the line at least every 2 weeks, not like like not like have them defend them only like twice a month. It's craziness. Just defend them twice a week. Something I don't know. It's crazy. Not twice a month. Every like twice a week have them defended or something. I don't know. It's craziness. Having to defend them only like 1 or 2 times a month. That's a waste of a championship. Even waste the money of having it being made. It's crazy. It's crazy how these wrestling promotions are having all these titles, but they're barely defended. Look at TNA. Steve Macklin, he's the champion over there. Not the world champion, but like their new international championship or whatever it's called. Steve Macklin. He's already had like 2 or 3 title defenses, and he's only had the title for like 2 or 3 weeks. But he's already defended it like twice over there in TNA wrestling. At least TNA, they have their titles on the line more often, from what I've seen. Compared to like AEW and WWE. I'm not hating on WWE and AEW. I'm just saying, yeah, a lot of these wrestling promotions, they don't have their titles on the line all the time. Like back in the old days, I remember wrestling companies would have their titles on the line more frequently, but nowadays it ain't like that. It's like, oh, we're gonna make a title and not have it defended very frequently. Like I'm saying, it's crazy. Makes the wrestler look like a joke and the company look like a joke, and wasting all that money just for a championship to be made and established and all that. It's crazy. It's just my take on it. Not having titles defended at pay-per-views and shit. It's crazy. Look at John Cena. He's part-timer. He's the champion right now, defending against Randy Orton right now. Well, not right now, but later tonight, I mean. But yeah, John Cena, he's been champion for a few weeks, and tonight's gonna be only his first defense. I'm like, damn, WWE, I get it, he's a part-timer, he's not gonna be there every week, but he's been champion for like a few weeks now, not even defending it once until today, or tonight, I mean. It's crazy, man. Should have at least had him defended on Raw or something, that'd been cool. Because when was the last time John Cena actually had a match on WWE Raw? I don't remember, but it's been quite some time, you know. It is what it is, though, with all this stuff. You know, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying these titles, if they're going to be established and brought to life, then they need to be defended more frequently. That's just how I take it. Well, guys, I'm not going to make this a very long stream. I've been feeling well. Because I was, how many hours I got dry throat and everything. So I'm trying not to talk too much today till it goes away. Alright, guys, I'm out here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see y'all next time. I'm out. Peace.